Welcome back to Living Local. It's a pageant that celebrates not only beauty and talent, but the pride of Polynesia.
Considered the melting pot of the Pacific, Hawaii is proud of its Polynesian culture. More than 20% of our state's population consists of Native Hawaiians, Samoans, Tongans, and other Pacific Islanders. So it was more than fitting to see a celebration of culture in a way I totally relate to. Pageant style. Forget the traditional evening gown and swimsuit competition. The Miss Polynesia Pageant is the first annual event of its kind in Hawaii, with categories specifically focused on cultural values.
One of the primary goals of this pageant is to inspire younger generations of Polynesians to regain a sense of pride in their culture and their rich heritage.
To be Mr. or Miss Polynesia, you have to be proud of your heritage and your culture and, in a modern way, reflect that. I'm trying to show the younger generation that it's okay to be hip and have style, but give it that little Polynesian touch because that is your culture and that's what makes them special and unique. When I was younger, I used to love seeing the aunties in their muumuus on Fridays and, you know, the men with their Aloha shirt and kukui nut leis, and they don't wear that anymore. And I'm trying to bring a little bit of that old, you know, Hawaii back.
The natural costume category showcased outfits made out of organic materials such as leaves, feathers, raffia, and shells.
We have a Natural Couture competition where you have to make everything out of natural materials, and I thought that was really cool, especially being Polynesian. You know, they made things out of natural materials, which is, you know, something that we should learn how to do.
This is actually a Samoan. This is what the Samoans use, the laufai. This is the banana leaf. They use it for the legs as well. So it's for one of my Samoan costumes.
Project Runway had nothing on these costumes. Next up, the Pareo segment. In this phase, the contestants used pareos, donated by Hinano Tahiti, to create looks that showcase their own unique style. The evening gown and black tie category was very cool to watch too.
I want to see everything you would see in a Broadway show, but with a Polynesian flair.
And Polynesian flair is what the audience got in the next segment, talent. With virtually no regulations on time or what could happen on stage, contestants were given the perfect forum to let their creativity shine through.
In other pageants, you're usually solo, you work solo, but you can have as many people as you want, live music, and pretty much sky's the limit for anything, really. So that's probably the main difference here.
From traditional hula and Tahitian performances to hip-hop, comedy, and even a Disney medley, contestants kept the audience captivated. But there was even more in store. After an incredible display of talent, contestants returned to the stage for their final segment in costumes that would put Las Vegas showgirls to shame. Women dressed as a flower or bird of their choice, while the men transformed into gods. From larger-than-life costumes to over-the-top embellishments, this segment more than lived up to its name.
I think a lot of younger people are looking for their way to express themselves in the arts, and they've gotten a little sidetracked and forgotten that they, in their blood, have it already. So by giving them the chance to take that thing that makes them special and do anything crazy with it, it's going to release that energy and that crazy talent that I know they all have in them.
The judges sure had a tough job, but in the end, the first ever Mr. Polynesia went to Micah Tiedemann, and for the female contestants, top honors went to Tali Goaz. Congratulations to all the contestants. We can't wait for next year. For Living Local, I'm Nicole Fox.
When we come back, we'll check out a recording studio that's totally green. And we'll talk story with the talented Ohana of Kapena. On set, right after this.
Nani waina Hupua mili mili, anu anu